Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Pisces for the week of April 11th through the 17th of 2023. And I would also like to give a very special thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, as well as given it a thumbs up and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. And your first side out is the Queen of Swords. So flooded with all kinds of new wonderful ideas this week. You're, making up your mind to attack problems and projects that you've had, laying around for a long time. You've come up with solutions for yourself moving forward. You're starting to develop courage, make up your mind. Practicing your verbal skills this week with some people. And the Nine of Swords, so losing some sleep, all up in your head about maybe some decisions that you've made recently or about to make. And you're questioning yourself. Maybe you said something at work that the words, that came out were not what you intended. That, people are judging you on it. So you're trying to figure out how to go about fixing that. Getting some sort of, clearing your conscience, clearing your head so that you can rest at night and not be so overwhelmed and upset. So you're stressing yourself out, and this could be needlessly as well. Maybe you're thinking things are a lot worse than what they are. And the Three of Pentacles. So a pay raise for some of yous. Probably long overdue. Maybe you've decided that you've asked the boss to not only respect you, but to pay you for what you're worth. Maybe you're putting in extra hours and doing extra work, and it's just being taken for granted instead of people realizing that, how much work you've actually given for not receiving. So you're maybe getting your accolades this week. People are starting to understand where you come from, and you can start to look forward to making more money for your efforts going forward. You're finding your new independent health and improving yourself. You're moving forward on a really positive note for this week, and it's because of the efforts that you're doing for yourself. So to get a pay raise and noticed for that, it's quite nice. And the King of Swords. So most definitely, like I said, you're flooded with all kinds of ideas. You're facing facts, good or bad. You're heading them off for all it's worth. If there's things that you have to tie up that have been left behind and undone, this is the week that you're going to, do it head on for all it's worth. You're going to stand up and, make your mind up. Your thoughts are clear. Your communications are becoming definitely clearer this week. You're making your point on things and making that people understand that this is the firm opinion that I have. And the Devil. Yeah. So you're speaking up for yourself. You've held yourself back on expectations of what you thought other people expected of you. But this is the week that you're learning that the only one who's holding you back and have those expectations is yourself. Because nobody else can judge you unless you give them things to judge you for. But this is not the week that you're going to do that. You're making that, you're transcending yourself into a whole new area in your life. And you're starting to feel more empowered. You're putting up boundaries. You're avoiding people, places, and things that bring you down or make you unhappy. If people's got things that they're saying that you don't agree with, then you're voicing your opinion on the matter. And the Tower. So there you are. Most definitely, you're starting to see where you're at. What your sudden sight of in flashes and your light your day, and you're realizing that, you know, you're curbing your impulses to just react, because you can see people for what they're really doing and what they're saying, you know, and your friendships and your finances, and you're realizing and setting yourself up to move yourself forward on a positive note this week. You know, this is your wake-up call. You can see absolutely clearly now of which steps and where you got to go for yourself going forward. And somebody's definitely done a number on you and hurt you, that's made you stay stagnant, and in some cases almost afraid to take the swords out and move forward with your life. You've let that be your band-aid for so long of why you're not moving forward. And this is the week that you've decided that, you know what, I want to be happy. I want to have what, you know, so-and-so has over there, and why can't I? And you're starting to realize that the only one who's holding you back is yourself. So you're going to heal yourself this week. And the 9 of Cups. So there you are. Wish fulfillment. Very nice. Money in the picture as well. You know, you're getting something that you have been wanting for a while in your life. Now, this could be friends, relatives, you know, new romance in some cases. You know, you're starting to just have really good ideas and what you want to accomplish. So you're moving forward. You got the green light this week on that. So that's beautiful. And there you are. Knight of Wands. So charging ahead with your ideas. You know, you have something that you want to have. And this could be a vacation for some of you. Maybe you're thinking of just getting off the grid for a while, sort of thing. You know, just going fishing, whatever. But you're moving in a really good directions. But, you know, a little warning here, or caution, I guess I should say. Not so much warning, but, you know, before you decide to do anything impulsive or silly, you know, take that 3-minute rule, think it over before you act. And the 6 of Cups. So maybe you're hearing from somebody from the past, you know, maybe a relative, friend, sibling, you know, and they're bringing up all kinds of memories, and maybe that's the trip that you're thinking of taking. Maybe you're going back to where you grew up and, you know, visit relatives and friends. And the Knight of Cups. So making an offer to somebody this week, or thinking about it. Very, you know, it's hard for you to do. Maybe you've been in that stagnant mode for a long time. Maybe some of you haven't been single for a long time, and you don't know how to really approach another person, you know. But this could also be a trip by boat as well for some of you. You know, maybe you're going to rekindle with somebody that you haven't seen for a while, and maybe you had a crush on them. Maybe they've had a crush on you, but neither one of you have ever really said or had any follow through with it. But it's something that puts a smile on your face just thinking about it. So you're taking a step forward. And the High Priestess. So most definitely, you know, you're spending a little bit of time talking to some friends or relatives, somebody who knows a lot about your past. Maybe you've given a lot of information to different people, and, you know, they have different perspectives and outlooks, and you're asking them, like, what do they think about, you know, what you're doing? They have the inside scoop on something, and it makes you think before you leap. Ooh, and the World card, but you're changing. You finish with something, you realize that you want a fresh start, new beginnings. You want to feel that happiness again in your life. So, you know, if this is you thinking of taking a trip, it's going to be quite a significant one to someplace off the beaten path that you've never been before. And that could be by the water. Maybe you're taking a cruise for some of you. Other ones, this is a leap in your job, new beginnings, new relationships, and you're starting over with fresh and new optimism in your life. So that's beautiful. All right, so you're mustering up the courage to, you know, put your heart on your sleeve and see where it goes for yourself, because you're realizing where you come from, you're not happy, so you're learning to let it go. All right. And your Angel Oracle card. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Slow and steady. You'll be fine. All right. On that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.